Hi, so today we are going to explore another EMA strategy. This is our strategy. We are going to be using the 8, 13, and 21 EMA. So what we want to check, we are checking on the daily time frame. We want the 8 above the 21 EMA. So the 8 should be above the 21 EMA for the trend in the daily. And then we go to 4 hours, we check if 8 is above the 21. That confirms that our direction is okay. And then what we will go to, after we check the 4 hours, we will go to our 1 hour. That will be our trading time frame. So when we come to 1 hour, what we want to see is we want to see the market trending, and we want to be buying retraces to the 8 EMA. So the trick is here. It will retrace to the 8 EMA, but we do not want it. It can touch the 13 EMA, but it should not go to the 21 EMA. Do you know what is the benefit of that? The benefit of this strategy is we are able to keep our stop loss tight, because there is nothing like having huge losses, because we do not want huge losses in our trading. Because one thing that I've come to realize is that you might make 10 trades. You might have 10 trades. And if you are not careful with those 10 trades, you might end up losing. With one trade can wipe out all the 10 trades profit that you made. So the goal here is to keep our stop loss tight. Something else that I've realized about protecting your capital is the reason why we are intraday is because we want to make quick money. That is the only reason why we are intraday. If we would not be intraday, we would be investing in things like stocks, where we will be waiting for the long-term gains. Our benefit of being an intraday is because we want to make profit we want to make quick profits. That is our role and our goal in this market. So what are we going to do first? We are going to be looking at our daily. So we go to the daily. If you don't know, I'm using this platform called TradingView. You can use also this with your broker. It's not a complicated thing. You can put the EMA with your broker, so it's not something complicated. So we can see here the trend is bullish because the 8 is the green, the red is the 13, the black is the 21. So we can see here the trend is bullish. Let me minimize. The trend is bullish. We can all see that. So we have said we go to the 4 hours and we want to see the same trend. And we can see in 4 hours, let me expand. In 4 hours, the trend is also bullish, but that is not where we are taking our trades. We are taking our trades in 1 hour. So in 1 hour currently, we can see there is something that is going on here. The EMAs are together. So for us, what we want to see 8 above the 21 very clearly. It should be very clear. It should not be like that. We want something like this, where the 8 is above the 21. We want the retrace back to the 8 here. We want the retrace back to the 8, and that is where we buy. We want a retrace back to the 8. It should not go to 21, and that is why we take our trade. So that is what we are looking for. We are bullish in the long term. We are bullish. We have established the direction in the higher time frame. And in higher time frame, we said, for me, I said, if I'm looking for a trade, if I want to check the daily first. What is the trend in the daily? And keep to that trend, because if the daily trend is bullish, I don't like here. We had the market coming down. It came down from 33, around 33.70 or 33.71, and it came to around 37.92. So yes, we had a bearish momentum, but that doesn't mean this was the long-term trend. So what happens is we are going to have times where the market is going to sell, but please try to stick to the long-term buyers. Like if the daily we are bullish, When you are coming to 1 hour, we are looking to buy the market. We are looking to buy the market. If the trend is bearish on the daily, you should not go looking for buy setups in the 1 hour. No, we want to stick to the trend. There is a time I would be buying and selling this market. There is a time where you get lost, you start doing some things and you don't understand. You will hear this information in so many places where they tell you, oh, check the long-term trend, stick to the trend. And you're like, what are these people saying? And then you find someone telling you, oh, this is what we look. We just look for a break of structure. You wait for Nini and then you buy. And the long-term trend is let's say the long-term trend is bullish, and for you, you're looking for sales. Definitely it's going to sell, and you're going to be like, oh, my strategy is not working. That is because you did not stick to the long-term trend. Like here, we have a break of structure, don't we? This was the last move going up, right? Here, this would be our break of structure. We had a break of structure there. So if you were working with break of structure, you would be looking for, if you were looking for we have a break of structure in the daily. So what will you be looking for? You will be saying, oh, this market is going to sell. So for you, you will be sticking on, I want to sell. So when that market comes to, maybe you are looking at fair value gaps, you're waiting for it to come here and retrace. Or it comes here, you are like, oh, that fair value gap failed. And then you are like, oh, this one is going to work. So you see the market touches here and it falls. You are like, bust, that is my entry. But it fails. The reason why it fails is because you're not sticking to the long-term trend. And the long-term trend should be, I used to hear, oh, the trend is your friend. And I did not get what it meant. And it took so long for me to understand, what does this trend is your friend thing mean? So the thing is, with the EMA, a lot of people say, oh, it's a retail concept. It's not a retail concept. EMAs are able to keep you in one direction, and they're able to keep you consistent. So as long as you know you're not guessing a lot. You're not guessing, and the reason why I'm making these videos is to remove guessing from your trades. As long as you stick to the trend, you're going to be okay, and you're going to have minimal losses. So as long as you're trading with the trend, you're okay. So stick to the trend, use those EMA, experiment, and see how that works. Thank you for watching. I hope you stay tuned, because you're going to bring more EMA strategies that are going to assist you make this process simpler.